Alright, let's play the game. Boom, bam, bam. I figured, honestly, a tired me right now was better than streaming at like 10 a.m. Because yesterday I streamed till like 9 a.m. And holy fuck, the children. I mean, I know I did this for the children, but I didn't do it for those children that come in my chat. Whew, it was rough last night. Look like a hipster grandpa? I've always set out to be a hipster grandpa. Not gonna lie. Dude, you dig the sweater, right? It's perfect. It's got shitting reindeer and a blackface Santa. How am I only on day 1? I went through the teleportato. So I'm on World 2, day 1. I was trying to rush through the teleportato to switch characters, which I still intend to do. I'm going to try to bounce some characters, I think, these playthroughs. Did my grandma make it? No, Grizz got it for me. I honestly didn't even notice. I thought it was just a generic Christmas sweater until I went to thank Grizz and she was like, "Did you notice the reindeer are pooping?" And I was like, "What?" It's so subtle. Like, I was wearing it today and my mom saw it. She didn't even notice the reindeer were pooping. You don't. They're totally pooping. Look at the little trail of turdlets falling out of the reindeer. It's beautiful. It's just a subtly offensive Christmas sweater. So you can wear it to your grandma's. And she probably won't notice. Boom, 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 boom. Did she make it? Let's go with yes. I don't know where you found the subtly racist Christmas sweater, Grizz, but I respect it. I'm full I'm full hipster today. I cannot wait for the randoms to come in. I'm just looking forward to it. It's gonna be a. I'm tired as fuck because I haven't slept since the last cast, so I'm ready. I'm ready to rage. That's how I rage, in case you're wondering. That's my rager voice. You know what we can do, actually? Because we have a boat pre-built. We did some pre-building before we came to the teleportato. I should have waited longer and talked to you guys more. I always feel like you guys are getting mad at me because I'm wasting too much time just talking. But then, Don't Starve, you really can't waste much time, you know? But I should have chatted at you more. I apologize, chat. I wanted to. Just know that I wanted to talk to you more. I really did. That'll free up some inventory. You like that I get right into it? I can't help it. I really get weirded out just sitting here staring at the camera. So there was another patch today. I don't know if it was actually anything exciting or if it was just simple bug fixes. There was some pretty bad crashing going on for me last night, but I know what causes it and how to avoid it. So it shouldn't be too big of an issue today, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. Okay, that axe had never actually lit anything on fire for me. Maybe it wasn't working as intended. Because it just lit that shit up. Light it up. I chopped so many trees down with that axe without lighting shit on fire. That surprised me. Thanks, Harvest Moon. I prefer the casters that talk for 20 minutes. Okay, I shouldn't say I prefer the casters. I prefer the idea of talking to your chat for 20 minutes. The one that really bugs me, and a lot of my streamer friends do this, so I shouldn't even say it, but I'm gonna because I'm tired, so it's like being drunk and I have an excuse. I'm so wasted, man. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm sorry. When they sit and chat and they type at you. God, that drives me fucking nuts. Like, you're clearly at the computer. You have this screen on that says, starting soon, but you're just sitting there typing. So I know you're sitting there. You're at the PC. Like, you're so close to actually doing what your job is, and... Boom. Any tips on how to start off? I mean, really, it's very similar to the other Don't Starve if you've played it before. If you've never played a Don't Starve before, my tips are simply figure out how to not starve. That's the easy one. And then figure out how to maintain your sanity. Really, the rest, it comes down to play style. You can really play this game a million different ways, and I would not recommend that you just follow one set path or you will burn yourself out super quick, like most of these base building survival-esque games. If you play the exact same way every time, you will burn out, says the guy playing WX again. It's not my fault. I didn't plan to. It happened. It was an act of God. Turns out limpets are snails. They don't look like snails. Small protein source. Needed. How do I have more space? I don't. I have the same amount of space as anyone using a backpack. I have a controller plugged in, so that's what's giving me the row down here instead of the row over here. Look at me being informative while being asleep. Hey, Reverend. I tweeted that I might have been a liar about being super late. I didn't want to throw my whole schedule all off. It would take me like 3 days to fix it. And I hate playing this game at 10 a.m. because the chillins are aggressive. They hurt my feels. Okay, I'm a sensitive dick. SensitiveDick.com is my blog site. I should write a blog. If I could write, I would totally have a blog. Unfortunately, I can't write. Jimmy, can I get one of those like little recorder things and just record things all day and then you type it up as a blog? It'll be super successful, I promise. It'll be all the rage in Thailand. This is a really big starting island. Too bad it's fucking empty. Thailand loves me, by the way, just saying, in case you guys are unaware. I have a serious fan base in Thailand. I don't have a serious fan base. I'm sensitive. It's not my fault. I blame my mother. Oh, poor mom. After yesterday's poop story, you all think I'm a terrible son already. How do I have so much stuff on day one? I went through the teleportato, which lets you generate a new world and carry your inventory through with you. It's the way to really continue to make the game endless. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna put it in my title, but how the fuck do you spell teleportato? I don't think I can make a sail. No, I didn't bring any bamboo with me. I look like a band member? I was going for full hipster today. I mean, I'm just embracing my inner hipster. I'm renaming it to the Teleportabella anyway. Which I stole from a random viewer in chat. I'm sorry, random viewer in chat. No one's ever going to give you credit again. That was your one claim to fame, and I'm stealing it from you. Get fucked, nerd. Was really appropriate after that statement. Hey, Sib. I'm good, man. I'm good. I didn't sleep last night at all, so, I'm tired as fuck, but I'm here. I'm here. I don't know how long we'll stream. I don't know how entertaining it'll be. But I'm here and I'm playing some Don't Starve. What was that in the patch? They made adjustments to the volcano season. They added a character, which I want to play more of, but unfortunately I need to get through a teleportato again because I clicked the wrong button. They added some items I've heard. I haven't gotten to see it all, though, to be honest. My robot is not totally upgraded. Nope. I don't upgrade willy-nilly. It seems incredibly wasteful to do that. When my health gets low or my sanity gets really low, then I eat a gear to upgrade because it simultaneously heals my other 3 stats. Oh my, look at that little land bridge. How cute. I did wear the sweater. It went with my hair. I thought it matched. I was going to bring the sexy back. Your mother don't know how to act. Yeah, it'll most likely be short and unsatisfying. I try to stay consistent. Since I can't stick to a schedule, I'll at least try to stay consistent in the shitty quality of my streams. Yeah, I've heard the volcanic rocks. Or volcanic rock does 300 damage now, which wearing armor would be survivable for most characters. Hey, Harris. Lovely sweater. I know, it's beautiful. It's got pooping reindeer and blackface Santa. Bam, bam. It's like Santa at Little Steven's house. So I didn't have to drive to Detroit today. That was nice. But I did get an unsurprised visit from my... unsurprised? Unexpected, which is not unsurprised at all. Unexpected visit from my daughter today, which kept me from sleeping, so... You know. Pretty much the same effect as if I would have drove to Detroit. That's not true. I had fun with my daughter. I wouldn't have had fun driving to Detroit. How long am I trying to grow my beard? I figured I would stop around 64 inches. That seemed like an appropriate length for a man's beard. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have one goal left with a beard, and that and that goal is to lay down in bed and be able to cover my nipples. To split my beard and cover my nipples. So we need another, like, 3 inches of beard. $10 from the Zoom that says for your daily stellar dump. Kudos. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It was a stellar dump. I thought it was perfect. I really did. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Since my beard, like, actually started to lay on my chest, I've been definitely thinking about how great it'll be when it'll cover my nipples. My beard covers my nipples while I stream shirtless? Hell yeah. Nipple shirt, or beard shirts. I'm making them a thing. It won't technically be shirtless. I'll be wearing the beard. My mom liked your tweet, possibly the best day of your life. She also liked a tweet where I called a guy out for not tagging my mother for saying he was going to fuck my mother. I said, if you're gonna say you're fucking my mom, at least have the balls to tag her in the tweet. She also liked that tweet, so I'm not trying to ruin your hype, but she may just favorite tweets with her name in it. Oh, is that the tweet you responded to? Yeah, I don't know that she actually understood what she was responding to, but hey. Point is, if you're gonna talk shit about my mother, you might as well tag her. I'm not that awesome, Chewie. I know that sometimes it seems like I'm pretty cool. It's not true. Look at that, I just got hit by a snake. It's like one of the easiest enemies in the game. Nobody should get hit by a snake, ever. Cool kids don't get hit by snakes. I have too much junk. I should have, like, built a chest and stashed some. Witwix wouldn't get hit by a snake because there's no snakes in Mario, and he only plays Mario. Which is quite hilarious because I remember a time when Witwix used to make fun of me and say, "Oh, you're that guy that only plays Isaac, right?" I remember that day, Witwix. I remember that day. That was actually the first thing he said to me when we met. Damn, it was going down over here. Meet me in the club. Going down. I don't want this flip-flop. Flip-flockin' flopper! Wasn't worth a fish. Why did I want that fish so bad? I don't know. I wanted to eat it raw. Sushi. At least he knew what game I played. Yeah, he watched me before he started streaming. He's salty. You can type sex in here, Storm. This channel is 18 plus. Please use the words that you intend to say. If you're gonna say sex, say sex. If you're gonna say cunt, say cunt. We should have made that into a song. If you want to say cunt, say cunt. If you want to say sex, say sex. Dude, my hair looks fucking delicious. I'm not gonna lie. Up close and personal, it's like this nice swirl of pink and tangerine, and it looks like cotton candy. Damn, dude, I'm struggling to keep up with the internet anymore. I'm gonna assume because that would be swollen is kind of like that would be cool or that would be sweet. It might be like a tier above cool. That would be swole, yo, son, bro. I feel like bro would be appropriate. That would be swole, bro. No, that sounds like swell when I'm too old. I just thought that'd be swell, bro. I'm young and I don't even know. I can't keep up with the... There's been so much lingo tossed around in my channel in the last week. I'm really feeling fucking old, man. I never thought the internet would make me feel this old. Congratulations, internet, you win. I don't even need to eat it, but I'm going to. Yeah. This is a pretty rad island, I'm not gonna lie. It's very rare that I find some... I mean, it's got everything except a pig hut, but I don't need one. I can build one. It's got a beehive. It's got merms. It's got reeds. It's got volcanic rock. I mean, you got your beach. You got your sandy vagina. What more do you need? It's a pretty good little home base. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sneak up on this here. Ow! Hot lava rock! Try to get some more Bernie burns. Monkey. Monkey. Stop being so shitty. Uh-oh. 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 Hot water burn baby. Hot water burn baby. Well, that wasn't too bad. It went out in a reasonable amount of time. Man, I really wanted to live on Gambly Island, or at least close to it again, though. Alright, let's at least throw down a chest and store some shit, because we know this is a decent place to come back to. A lot of action. That's super modern Rain Man reference. I'm sorry. I'm gonna blame Mom again here for making me watch Rain Man repeatedly. I say that so much and I never even think about most of you fucking youngins probably don't even recognize it. That would be from a wonderful movie called Rain Man. Rain Man. And no, it's not about rain or Native Americans. Fuck those kids, cowboy. Fuck those kids. I don't know if I'm more upset at the young kids that think Fury Road is better, or the old kids that think Fury Road was acceptable. Okay, it was acceptable. It wasn't good. It was acceptable. Boom, boom, boom. I never built a chest. I could build my alchemy machine here, but I'll waste a few cheap resources for just a base science machine first. I just really want to stash some shit. I feel like they give you so much more stuff that's useful, that's worth carrying around, and that you continue to find on the reg. I shouldn't talk. I'm not going to need that umbrella for a hot minute. The mining light can save your ass. If I need seashells, I can grab them. We're gonna lay down just, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just to have it there. And we're gonna make a really quick sail and we're gonna head out. If I remember what I'm doing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Roll out, son. Thanks, Raptor. When did I dye my hair? It was an incentive for charity to raise money for Game Changers charity. It's been a minute. Honestly, would kind of like to ditch all this stuff too, but I'm too lazy to do it right now, so we're gonna roll. I want to find more islands. Autobots, roll out. I don't know. I think, Cowboy, people disagree with me all the time, but that could just be because my opinions are usually shit. I don't think that most people just agree with me for this. Oh, dude, can I do it? I've wanted to do this for so long. No? I don't know what that's for. But I feel like people constantly disagree with me. I very rarely just get the uproar of, yeah, what Dick said. I get a couple guys, but I assume that my opinion isn't so stupid that nobody can understand what I'm saying. A great cohesive piece of action. Bloodfire, what's your favorite thing in the whole world? Pokemon, Superman, Spider-Man, Doctor Who? Because I'll tell you what, I'm going to take the main character from your favorite series, and then I'm just going to throw him into a great cohesive action flick that has nothing to do with the character at all. And I hope you don't get upset about it. I hope you aren't offended. Because clearly action trumps story. Why haven't I slept? My daughter got dropped off unexpectedly and she was ill, so I had to take care of her today. I have tried smashing the broken machine, yes. I'm not quite as stupid as I look. And that is why I bitch about Fury Road, is because Mad Max has been one of my favorite series since I was a kid, and they took my main character and shit all over his story. And I feel like not enough people respect that fact. But if it was your Deadpool becoming fucking some super mutant in the X-Men, you shit a goddamn brick all over the place. You go and scream from the rooftops of Reddit about how they ruined Deadpool. And I was okay with that, even though I don't give a shit about Deadpool. I was cool with that. But when Fury Road came out, no one cared about my feelings. No one cared about my favorite character being destroyed. No one gave a fuck. What about my feels, man? Just because I wear this Happy Christmas sweater doesn't mean I don't have emotions. I can't be saddened. That is my big, like, honestly, I didn't hate Fury Road. I was just really disappointed that nobody else gave it any shit. They didn't stand up for Mad Max, and like, it really just baffles me the way people get so heated over so many characters, fictional characters. Oh, they ruined my favorite book. I don't know how many times I've heard that. The fan theory? No, I did never see the fan theory. You're not gonna get a Puma Wanderlust? Wanderlust? Meow! Puma! Rawr! Cats! 5 months of support! Thanks, bro. Was it? I just told you what it was about Fury Road that bothered me. They wrecked my storyline. They wrecked my character. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I don't care who made it. I mean, my only salt is the fact that people didn't stick up for the character. Thanks, like the fuse. That's my own. That's like literally my only fault is that they just did not stick to the character at all. It changed so much about him and his story, and no one stuck up for it. No one said a word. It was this. There was that really cool guy on the springboard for 3D effects. Wow, 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 wow. Are you not entertained? Wow, wow, wow. We're distracting you. I'm gonna eat a gear. I always swear I'm gonna understand what they're saying in there. I'm gonna hear it. I changed my mind on that gear eating thing. Yeah, I vape sometimes, Trevor, when I can't smoke. But that's my problem with vaping, is I just take in twice as much fucking nicotine. Because anywhere I can't smoke, I vape. It doesn't really help me. It just makes me keep more and more intake. No, he's definitely not as popular as Deadpool. And again, the fact is, when I bitched, like, Man vs. Game booed me on Twitter. And I laughed at him because, I mean, if you can't understand the fact that I'm not happy with the big character change, Man vs. Game? Like, I watch your stream all the time. I've heard how much you bitch about them destroying characters. If you can't understand the reason that I'm complaining, you were clearly blinded by the guy with the electric guitar on the fucking bungee cords. Because I don't have any other answer besides simply distracted. Or you weren't really a Mad Max fan to begin with, and you just like Fury Road and you don't care about Mad Max. Which is fine. This is the reason I think the movie's still good, is because it did introduce people to the old films, which are great films. But at least give me the, you know, my peace of mind that yes, the storyline was a bit fuckered. And I get it. It's not the 80s. I'm pretty accepting. I guess the rest of the world just isn't. Puma's broken? Did something else go off and it didn't happen? All the explosions distracted him. Nipple Lips, thank you for the 9 months in a row. Why the fuck isn't it working? It worked when I first got here. For a generic action flick, I thought it was that. It was entertaining. I'll never watch it again. It was a one and done movie, and I'll literally never watch it again. I didn't think it was anything spectacular. I didn't think it was anything special. The internet seemed to think it was a fucking masterpiece. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Even trying to not see the obvious issues I have with the movie, if I had separate it from one of my favorite trilogies, I still don't see how it's like a masterpiece. Though I don't know if I can ever remove the 3D effect nonsense. That shit drives me nuts. They would be average, or they would be born to the average audience today, for sure, Jimmy. Like I said, I get it. I don't get why they had to change so much about the character, like the sex of his child and stuff like that. Like, I don't see how that helped, but. The only reason, and I'm not actually, like, now I'm totally over it because people are done talking about it, as I knew they would be. I knew they would be. The hype for that movie didn't last, as expected. The only reason we're talking about it now is because someone brought it up. But I was very salty. I was super salty when it first came out because everybody that came in chat was just huge, raging fucking boners. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I haven't gone and seen the Star Wars film. I made sure to go and see Mad Max on release because I did not want to miss it. It's that important to me. It is bigger to me than Star Wars. It's very much my childhood. Like, my dad was really big on pushing those, any movie with cars in it down our throat, and I've watched that series so many times, including Thunderdome, which is a shitstorm. I've heard good things about Star Wars too. I'm gonna see it. I'm just not gonna go out to the theater on release days and see it. I got invited out tonight, but I didn't have time. I mean, the good news with Star Wars is they can't be worse than Episode 1, right? Like, literally, you can't make a worse Star Wars film than Episode 1. So, honestly, everything's uphill from here. Like, Episode 2, Episode 3, I mean, it's been an uphill climb. I think George Lucas was very smart to start back off with Episode 1, just really disappoint everyone. So that way every film he made after that seemed great. It's not a reboot. It's not a reboot. It's a total redo. It flashes back to the old movie repeatedly. Or to the old movies repeatedly. It is a continuation. That's the real big weird thing with it. It's a rebooted continuation with major edits. Pod racing game was the best thing to come from episode 1? True that. I rarely agree with my brother, but I will there. I wonder if they made this do anything yet. I don't really want to carry it around if it doesn't do anything. I almost have a stack of the balloons. I feel like Fury Road definitely played off Thunderdome more, but Again, it's the big edits to the story that bug me. But yeah, it was definitely more Thunderdome. Like, over the top, cheesy action. Definitely, that was the first thing I said. Is the minute you get in there, it felt like sitting down to watch a Thunderdome reboot. Thanks, Pippi. Wait, you just said it's supposed to take place after, and he's supposed to be younger. Those two things don't make sense. If I could turn back time, or just my age, I guess. Am I talking about you again? No. No, we're done. I made my point. I'm still a little salty. I hope that it introduced people to the originals. I mean, that's why I really don't complain too much about reboots and remakes, is because the hope is that you get some hype and some love for the originals, right? But when they do make huge edits to your characters, you do get a little salt. Salt my seaweed. You know what probably upset me the most? He just abandoned his car. Please. He just abandoned his car. I was so stoked the Interceptor was back. Just to be abandoned. He loved that car, dude. The car isn't that important. I would kill a man for that car. I would legitimately kill. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I would definitely fake a death, though. Maybe kill someone I didn't like. Completely separate films? No, they're not at all. They've always tied back. You should watch them all. You really should. Like, they're easy to find. They're regularly on TV. You should watch them all. They're Thunderdome is the one you can avoid if you really want to avoid. Just imagine Fury Road done in the 80s, and you've got Thunderdome. So any awful 80s action, but throw that in with the weird mutated-esque creatures from Fury Road, people from Fury Road. Thanks, Dark Jump. Thunderdome does have, though, one of the greatest characters ever in a film, and that's Master Blaster. I mean, I don't know how all of you have spent your life on the internet without ever yelling, "Who runs Bartertown?" I don't get it. I'll never understand the amount of times I've said, "Who runs Bartertown?" and people don't know what I'm talking about. Hurts my soul. run back to town. You're a dumb bitch. Well, that seems a bit aggressive. I guess I'm gonna ban you. I didn't really want to, but I'm pretty sure I know you actually, like a long time ago. I must have offended you. Was that? Ooh, my fishbone. Don't you dare steal that, you little prime ape. Fine. You want to pick my shit up? I ain't done with you, monkey. Okay, I'm done with you. You're fucking running too far away. I'm just way too lazy to deal. Message in a bottle. I should keep that on me, man. You never know when you're gonna have a panic situation for that. Where are we headed to next? That was a weird little island. Now I want to watch Mad Max, all of them in a row. I did that after I watched Fury Road to cleanse my palate. I don't know why I said cleanse my palate, but it was the words I went with. You'll have to deal. I'm exhausted. I haven't slept in quite some time. Christmas sweater. Yeah. It's Christmas time. My dad informed me today that Christmas is not just one day, it's a season, okay? Which was fucking awkward coming from my father. Oh, oh. I've got gears, na 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 na. Potato aim is real. They really got to figure out something better for those, because they are just worthless.